Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We had a battle of the samurais. We got Samurai Jack versus Afro Samurai. I already know you might got a bias.
I ain't got no bias. I ain't got no bias towards nobody.
So you said she was a Cartoon Network, baby. Did you ever watch Samurai Jack?
I didn't say definitely.
You done said that plenty of times. You was like, I used to watch Cartoon Network, and that's one of the only channels I had to watch.
No, I didn't say that. I never said that. Cause I had cable at home.
I understand. But did you ever watch Samurai
Jack? I don't think so. I probably came across it. I don't know, but I don't think I ever watched it.
If you were watching,
I'm just saying. I don't know. I probably did.
See, and these are inside jokes. That's the reason why y'all don't get it.
Oh my gosh! Come on, babe.
Nah, people always.
What they be saying?
They be yip yapping.
Always. It's okay.
Because they lost in the sauce.
It's okay.
They ain't drip.
It's nothing serious.
But we got Samurai Jack, Afro Samurai, a good death battle. So with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want the first part? All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
liking it with a thumbs up.
And at the end, as always, before we get into the battle, we will 1, 2, 3, and lock in our vote.
Okay.
So hopefully y'all lock in y'all vote with us as well.
Today I'm going off of pure vibes.
If you haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
Don't cheat. Don't be in the comments cheating now.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Some of y'all be cheating.
Among the soldiers of history, the samurai is one of the most prestigious and dangerous.
So let's pit two of the best of them in a fight to the death.
Samurai Jack, the warrior prince lost in time.
And Afro Samurai, who's one cold-blooded mother effer. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Long ago, in a distant land, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil.
But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose me. I mean him.
And that nameless samurai became known as Jack.
Jack was on.
Jack.
Yo, Jack was
Jack.
Doesn't really strike fear into your enemies.
Young Jack was the son of a Japanese emperor who had imprisoned Aku years before. However, upon Aku's return, the emperor and his army were quickly defeated. The last of all hope remained in the hands of his son.
Oh, look how small he is. Well, to prep.
All right, real name unknown. That's why I was reading that information. Age is 75. Appears 25. Damn, he old.
That's not old.
You know when motherfuckers be like, you start, damn. No, when you see 75, be like, damn, you old. You know what I'm saying? That's more reasonable. But 25, okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, melanin don't crack. Melanin don't age. You know, black don't crack. Melanin don't like. I ain't gonna rhyme. Huh? But we got height 5'9", weight 130. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Shape to whoop ass. Okay, sent to the future by Aku, suffers from PTSD. Yeah, if you're gonna be sent from the past, sent into the future, you might deal with some PTSD. He's got to get back to the past. The only way to get back to the past, we can go ahead and kill you right now and make you know what I'm saying, so get back to whatever life you want to live in the graveyard.
Beating the snot out of Aku, little Jack traveled the world, training with the best of the best.
Most notably, he learned horseback riding from a sheikh, staff fighting in Africa, wrestling from gladiators, axe throwing from a Russian boyar, mounted combat from the Mongols, martial arts from Shaolin monks, and
archery from freaking Robin Hood! You know, everyone's favorite talking fox. Ooh da lolly.
Wrong Robin Hood.
That's your opinion.
Jack's progress was exceptional. At just 8 years old, he defended a whole village from a band of marauders.
All before he could even legally drink the good stuff. 17 years later, he was ready for the final boss. He just needed one more thing. His pajamas.
No, his katana.
Katana, pajama, tomato, Alfredo. It's all the same. But before Jack could put his training to good use, Aku pulled a bitch move and zapped him hundreds of years into the future.
What a waste. Just like when you spend 4 sleepless years struggling through college and then find out too late that nobody cares about your English major.
I thought you graduated from the School of Evil Science or something.
Well, you still have to pick a major.
Should have chose a more practical one, Wiz, like mine. Anyway, even though he was trapped in the future, Jack stuck to his mission to get back to the past and take down Aku. And he had the right weapon for the job.
See, Aku cannot be harmed by conventional means. Thus, a special blade was forged by gods from Norse, Egyptian, and Hindu pantheons. This mystic sword is nearly unbreakable and absolutely incorruptible.
And boy, is Jack's katana an extremely effective weapon.
It can absorb and redirect energy, including fire, vaporize beings of evil, and slice through nearly any substance, even adamantium.
The Wolverine super metal? Why is that there?
Probably just coincidental naming, but it is shown to be stronger than steel.
Of course it is. So the sword's pretty awesome, but so is Jack. He's strong enough to push over this giant pillar, tough enough to survive a fall from orbit, and fast enough to defeat 6 bounty hunters in the time it took for 1 drop of water to hit the ground. By timing the drop, all this had to have taken place in about 1/3 of a second. He's like a ninja samurai. Ninja Mirai.
Actually, he is trained in ninjutsu, which probably helped when he was forced to dodge beams of sunlight. For this one in particular, it's clear Jack began dodging after the beam was fired. By examining both Jack and the beam's movement frame by frame, we've concluded his highest reaction speeds must be nearly 70% the speed of light.
Damn, that's fast. What can he do? Next thing you'll tell me he has the power to fly or something.
Well, Jack can't fly, but he did learn how to...
Jump good.
Yes, that. By strapping a giant boulder on his back, which compared to his height we can determine to weigh 39 tons, Jack learned how to leap high enough to clear these trees.
Crouching tiger, hidden samurai. These trees are pretty big, and this jungle has a bunch of these ugly baboons running.
He don't even seem fair though. If we can be honest about it. No, you just seen a animated bald ass samurai. You get what I'm saying? It's like he ain't got nothing realistic. I'm complaining just to complain.
Oh, okay.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I already know who I want to go for. But I look at the details. I'm like, shit, I'm a little shaky about it.
And if I were a betting man, which I am, I'd say that this is the African rainforest, where the average tree is about 130 feet tall. Tips on Jack from my basketball team. Guy's got hops.
We haven't even mentioned the time he survived several exploding missiles with his friend, the Scotsman.
Why does he look so familiar? Well, I like him.
With so much talent, it was only a matter of time until Jack found his way home and defeated Aku once and for all. But it took a lot longer than it probably should have. 50 years, in fact.
Yeah, good thing time travel makes you stop aging for some reason. But Jack's a good-hearted soul, like a Boy Scout who hasn't discovered Twitter yet.
He can be pretty gullible when it comes to more devious opponents. Also, he continues to prolong his lonely journey over and over, just because he frequently puts the needs of others before his own. Still, the forces of evil should watch out for Samurai Jack.
Who else wants some?
Right now.
What you think overall? What was your overall take from it? Badass?
Pretty much. I think the one that got me was the fighting the 6 before the water drop. I said, honey, he is badass. If that's
And
okay.
my thing, what kind of got me, I was like, he fast if he can get light beam. I'm like, man, then carrying the boulder, being able to, I'm like, man,
I don't know,
it's
child.
gonna be a little too fast for me to be able. I don't know. We're gonna have to.
Go.
Come on,
We'll get it
Afro.
together.
The stories that surround the 2 sacred headbands are as many as the men who died in their pursuit.
What's so special about some strips of head cloth?
Legend says they were created by the gods, or they can grant the wearer supernatural powers. But in truth, the headbands only bring pain and loss. Such was the case with Afro Samurai.
Wait, did his parents really call him Afro? Talk about setting big expectations.
Well, no, it's a nickname, but
Why Afro Samurai look older than in the mid-20s? I swear he look old, bro. All right, age mid-20s, height 5'11", 172.
Train my sword masters, okay.
And pedestrians, okay, bitch.
All right, now. Like what? Like no, it's fine.
You gonna say all right now to the last one, huh?
I
Enjoys a good joint.
I said I was just playing.
You don't know what type of
I
joint
don't. That's
that
what I
mean.
said. It don't matter.
It could be like
it could
talking
be
about
music.
but he, you know what I'm saying?
It could be, it could be anything.
Pass the dude with the.
Okay, baby. But yeah, he do look older though. I don't. No, stop.
Girl, you smoke.
I
don't
do
smoke.
not.
did. Have you seen his dad?
not.
I think they knew what to expect.
Damn, just look at it. Oh, and hey look, he's got the #1 headband.
Here's how this works. The person who wears the #1 headband is said to rule the world, and the only person who can challenge the #1 is whoever possesses the #2. In contrast, anybody can challenge the owner of the #2 for the right to wear that headband, and thus gain the right to challenge the #1.
So, like, you just work your way up so that only one guy in the world can challenge you? So where do I get one of these headbands? Then no one will mess with me.
Actually, the opposite would probably happen, which young Afro witnessed firsthand when some freak named Justice showed up with the #2 and killed his father right in front of him.
Why does this always happen? You know, I always thought parenting was the hardest thing about being a dad, but at this point, I think it's just actually staying alive if your kid's ever gonna do anything great. Or just sticking around for them.
Despite knowing that he was effectively creating a future challenger, Justice left Afro alone to mourn his loss.
So, of course, Afro
That's sad. That's sad as a mother. Bruh, somebody kill your dad in front of you and roll his head to you so you can mourn. Yeah. That's sad, bruh. You just left there holding. You ain't got no body to hold on to. You just got just the head and the hair. Just see, that's sad. What if that happened to your mama? You just got your mama. You just.
Why you have to use her mama?
Because I know you.
Okay.
I had to use mama because your dad ain't got no hair to roll.
Okay, I can rub his head. First of all,
Your
talk
mama
about what about your mom and daddy? How y'all gotta put my folks and stuff?
revenge and started learning swordsmanship under a swordmaster named Swordmaster. Who the hell is naming these people?
Through Swordmaster's training of sword mastery, Afro learned the traditional samurai fighting styles of Kenjutsu and Kendo.
Kenjutsu is all about how to kill an opponent as fast as possible, while Kendo is more about discipline and being zen and stuff. Naturally, Afro preferred the more kick-ass one.
Right, Swordmaster's goal was to refine Afro's body and mind, instilling upon him a sense of honor, or Bushido. But that didn't quite mesh with Afro's thirst for vengeance.
So when he found out that Swordmaster had the number 2 headband all along, he knew what he had to do. And now he could take down the guy who killed his dad.
Alongside his new friend, slash burden, Ninja.
Oh, come the f*** on! Where'd this guy come from?
Now don't we look like shit? How you been, man?
Well, it's not entirely clear. He's there, but at the same time, not there. Ninja is believed to be the guardian of the number 2 headband, but all he ever really does is talk, and talk some more.
He got arrows and grenades and shit. You ain't got no chance, dude.
Though it's also possible Ninja is simply a figment of Afro's mind, brought about by psychological stress.
You know, I have an imaginary friend.
That can make
Aren't
sense.
you a little old for that?
Not for Al Gundy. He's a gun who also talks to me. He tells me to do stuff.
Okay. Anyway, to be honest, calling Afro a samurai is a bit misleading. He's actually more akin to a ronin, a samurai with no master. And so, with his swordsmanship perfected, Afro wandered the world searching for justice, carrying an arsenal fit for revenge.
including his father's sword. This super long blade has lasted through decades of battle without much issue. Perfect for kicking some ass.
He also has a steel comb, which can be a surprisingly effective offensive and defensive tool.
And since he doesn't care about that honor BS, he's not afraid to play dirty by attacking with his sandals.
But while on the road to justice, Afro's number 2 headband attracted all manner of dangerous enemies. Luckily, he's more than capable of dealing with each and every one of them.
He's strong enough to cut other swords in half, throw his sheath through another guy's throat, and even tear off metal arms.
Pretty impressive, as many modern metals have tensile strength as high as 80,000 pounds per square inch.
Afro is fast enough to cut bullets out of thin air, and even a laser beam.
I should note that it's not a plasma-based beam. It bounces off reflective surfaces, doesn't explode upon contact, and it's literally labeled a laser. This means Afro blocked a beam that moved as fast as light, more than 670 million miles per hour.
Get this, that laser beam came from a robot version of Afro. Talk about metal! This Afro droid could easily smash up a car, and our boy Afro just tore it apart! He's survived getting hit by rockets, including this RPG that fragmented a giant cliff face.
RPG in a backpack?
I think I smell math coming.
This tree nearby is most likely a Japanese mountain ash, which can sometimes grow as high as 30 feet. With that in mind, we compared its height to the fragmentation created by the explosion, and compared the resulting surface area to the shear force for granite. With this, we deduced the RPG's highest possible explosive yield must be around 72 tons of TNT.
Damn, what kind of mega rocket launcher are these guys packing? Where do I get it?
Many stood in his way, and Afro didn't get through them all unscathed.
But by the end, he cut down justice, took his revenge in hand, and proved to the world that Afro Samurai is number 1.
Why you gotta kill all my men? Why you gotta kill me?
Nothing personal. It's just revenge.
What you thinking, C? What you thinking? You like him?
Yeah, I do. From when we had
React to him previously.
yeah, I had liked him then. But then I also like, cause now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sitting here. Well, I don't want to say because I don't want to sway you. I don't want you to be like,
you ain't swaying me. Just you see here what?
Because I'm sitting here thinking, because you know how some people they fight because that's just what they do.
Yeah.
But then you have some people that it's for a purpose. It's
for
like
a purpose.
reasoning. You know, and his reason was to get revenge for his father.
So
I'm like, is your like, cause some things, you know, I can do things a little bit better because I have this rage or this anger behind
I have
this
a purpose
behind what I'm doing.
That's,
opposed to just like, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's what got me with the James Bond and John Wick one.
Yeah.
I said with the John Wick, John Wick had a reason to fight.
Yeah.
James Bond, that's what he does.
That's just what I do. I'm good at it. So.
But both of them have a reason to fight, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But this one kind of, his reasoning kind of just stuck out to me a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
and to me, Jack only fought like his purpose was anybody that's like kind of attack him.
Yeah. I'm
not the aggressor.
Yeah.
And Samurai, it was mainly for revenge, like you said. So
he was trying to get justice, basically. Yeah.
Or
so.
revenge, you know.
I mean, whatever you want to call it.
I'm gonna call it revenge. Kid.
Yeah, revenge, justice, whatever.
All right, who you going with?
Listen, I could be wrong as far as what I say because I haven't watched the show in its entirety. Afro Samurai.
We got rock.
I haven't watched. Let me just say what I gotta say. I haven't watched in this entire. So my whole my little spiel that I just went on could be totally, it could be deeper than just what you showed us or whatever the case may be. And that alone, and another reason.
Don't say much. Just 3, 2, 1. Let's just.
What are we? 3, 2, 1. You said
picking.
Oh.
Picking and 3, 2, 1. Samurai. I'm finna say Afro.
I'm going with Jack. I'm going with Samurai Jack.
I'm going with Afro.
And the reason why I'm going with it off of what I just said, like I said, I could be wrong, and also I think I want to stick with the older person that's been doing it the longest.
That is a good.
I think I kind of want to stick with that because I don't really know much about. I do remember this used to come on, but I never really tuned into it like that back. Growing up or whatever the case may be. But
75. Years of experience,
mid-20s,
25.
And then that alone, I could be wrong. It could be another reason, but I think I'm just gonna stick with that alone. Just because I really was thinking about it.
I'm gonna say this. The whole time from the beginning, I said, damn, I'm gonna go with Afro Jack. But
Afro Jack. I'm Afro Samurai.
Samurai Jack. I was going with Samurai Jack.
Oh, you said you was going Afro.
I said at the beginning, after listening to a couple things, I was going with Samurai Jack. Long into it, just in the beginning before we click play, I said I'm going Afro Samurai. That's why I'm sticking with it. But with the details and everything, I was like, damn, I like Samurai Jack though. Oh. But I'm just go with what.
So what you going with? Afro
Samurai.
Oh, okay.
I'm just giving you the spiel of why I chose who I chose.
Oh, okay.
You gave your reasons. Let me get mine. God damn, let's go.
Your sword smells of blood. So does yours.
Fight!
Somebody was too aggressive.
Oh, no, you did.
Oh. That's
no, you did. That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Oh, I gotta whoop your ass.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what y'all do, don't let nobody flick their cigarette or they joint at you.
Don't let them do nothing.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they'll flick their cigarette. They'll flick a cigarette before they flip a joint, dog. Don't let nobody flip nothing at your face like that, man. You better whoop their ass. Tell you now.
No violence.
That's a lie. You wanted when you did that bullshit.
Huh. You jump good. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh!
Gotta get back to the past samurai.
That's
so messed up. Even though I went with that's still messed up, dog.
Don't do my dude like that. God damn.
He's standing armless. You just gone.
Man, and everybody know a good samurai will never finish off his opponent if his opponent can't fight him back. That's just in the art. If your opponent doesn't have a weapon, he's no longer a threat. You won't. I'm telling you.
You got your weapon, you just ain't got no arms to use it.
No, now he's no longer a threat. He's not a threat. You want defense.
Well, it's over.
You would have said, ha, you pitiful peasant. You would have walked off.
I mean, regardless of the fact, it is what it is. I'm going to put you out your misery. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't mad at it.
Yeah,
in the beginning, listen to the info about Jack. I was like, Afro Samurai has the cooler story.
Yeah.
He has the cooler backstory. And I'm like, all right, I'll rock with the backstory. But Samurai Jack, like you said, with the years of experience, older,
and that's honestly
more
all I had to kind of go off of. And like I said, in my story, not my story, but my, oh, my bad, go. My bad, babe. Go.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, as far as like the motivation behind the reasoning.
Well, neither one of them had motivation. They just said, I smell blood on your sword. I smell blood
That's
on
what
your
I'm
sword.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But just with what they had put in this video, it made me feel like his thing was only like revenge and justice for
Neither
whatever.
one of them had.
I know.
He didn't have a revenge and justice on him.
But that's what I'm saying. But with Jack, I feel like he just gonna fight because he.
Basically, what you're saying, if he had a purpose to
then
really
he
go at him,
could have won.
he would have, because he would have had more like. To
you
go
know what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. But I said I could be wrong. But that's why I picked Jack. You know, over that's the only reason, and because the experience and the age and all of that.
I got you. My bad.
So, like, is he gonna get his arm back, or?
Afro was an exceptional warrior, and his skills would absolutely dominate most sword fights. However, Jack has had a lot of experience with opponents who fight dirty, and Afro could not stand up to his physical superiority.
Yeah, Afro never showed strength like how Jack lifted that 39-ton boulder.
Jack could react as fast as 70% the speed of light. Afro did block that light speed laser beam, but based on the distance between him and the Afro droid, he only needed to react around 21% the speed of light to do this, still putting him at impressive relativistic speeds, but not even half as quick as Jack.
Also, while Afro survived that mega-sized RPG explosion, don't forget how Jack survived a fall from orbit.
While it does seem the spacesuit was responsible for Jack's surviving re-entry, it certainly can't be held solely accountable for the final impact. Starting his descent from the Kármán line, or the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and space, Jack covered a distance of 62 miles in just under 7 seconds, moving well over terminal velocity.
Thanks to being propelled by exploding space beam.
Which means his top velocity was approximately 37,000 miles per hour. Adding the spacesuit's weight to his own, this means his impact force must have equaled about 19 megatons of force. Way more than anything Afro survived.
And then he just got up and walked away. Badass. In the end, Jack was...
That's the reason why he survived the fall into the water.
Yeah.
He could survive the fall. Afro couldn't.
Baby, if I can survive that, baby, honey.
That's why.
And then he just got up and walked away. Badass. In the end, Jack was just too fast, too strong, too tough, and too well trained for Afro to handle.
The winner is Samurai Jack.
That's what it really boils down to. It's just the experience. And like you said though, like if he had more of a real reason to fight.
And like I said, with that I could be wrong, but even just watching
from
what
your
they put in here,
here,
like I have a purpose of what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
And anybody that's standing in my way, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yeah. And I got more will to continue to fight instead of what I'm saying. So But hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Hey,
it was good.
Yeah, I was honestly in the beginning swayed. Even after hearing Afro Samurai, I was like, damn, Jack still got it. Yeah. But I'm gonna just stick to my guns.
And I know some people
like Afro Samurai though.
may disagree still with the them choosing, but it is what it is.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts down below. But as always, I do go by the name DJ Kid. This is we are.
Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me.